So now what else do I need for this? So I need the battery, silicon board, 6 stir steel. Alright, you did all of your upgrades. We got... Sweet, so you still got 51 left over on that? That's awesome. Yeah, silicon board. Copper wire. There we go, bam. So now we got the architect's table.
Nice.
And this gives us all sorts of fun new stuffs. Wiring station, rail crafting table.
Did you say rail crafting table?
Yeah. Used to produce rails, rail riding items, and related objects.
Nice.
So, it also gives us the pixel printer, which is one thing that I've been wanting for a while. The pixel printer, this machine can reorganize pixels into almost any shape. So the pixel printer is what you use to actually turn pixels into any of the decorative items that you've scanned.
Yeah.
Including like containers and other stuff like fridges and desks and stuff. Okay, so we got add-ons. What do these do? The replicator. Adds additional ranged equipment armor to the replicator. What's the replicator? I don't see a replicator in this list. Let's see, we also have the pet station. Used to produce capture pods, healing stations, and other pet-related items. Oh, here we go. Pixel compressor. Compress pixels for storage. Then that way you can kind of like bank your stuff.
Yeah.
Pixels. What else we got? Got the wiring station. Used to produce complex wiring components.
Were you storing the silicon boards and stuff down at home base?
Yeah.
Okay. I do actually have some on my ship.
Yeah, because you would put some down here in a chest, so I figured that's where we're storing them.
Yeah, no, I'd stored some on my ship. So, lovely weather. Ow.
This is a replicator. Oh. This bad boy over here. Wait, how does that work? Okay. Yes. This is actually a thing we want to do next. Okay. Foraging table now upgraded to agricultural table. So now we can make sprinklers. And like a compound bow.
Yeah.
Durable fishing rod. Relocator. Holds up to 3 friendly creatures in stasis in order to safely relocate them. Oh, that's cool. Neat. Oh. We can also make a grappling hook. That's cool. Halogen pack. Backpack with an attached halogen light. Very bright.
Nice.
Only problem with that is that it goes in the backpack slot, so you have to kind of swap out your EPP for it.
Yeah.
Oh, an ore detector emits pulses to analyze the composition of nearby minerals. Oh shit, that's very late game. That's all sorts of stuff we don't have access to. Okay. Cave detector emits pulses to plot the density of nearby materials. Interesting. Oh yeah, we need oil for that. Synthetic material. What else can we... Okay, so that's on its final upgrade. That's all upgraded. You're all upgraded. This can be upgraded. Hey, now we got a medical station.
Nice.
So we can make nano wraps, medical kits, more types of stim packs, burn resistance spray, protect your body from burns. Interesting. So how do we make synthetic material? Oh, that's sweet. Poison and coal, 2 things I have a shit ton of stuff on me. That's awesome. Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna need some more Durasteel.
Lovely.
We don't have enough to do both the pixel compressor and pixel printer.
Hmm.
So, thinking in the long term, the pixel compressor is probably going to be a little bit better. How many pixels do you have on you?
4,200 and... 4,200... Yeah, 4,000... God, for fuck's sake. 4,242.
Okay.
God, that was just awkward getting that one out.
So, because the pixel compressor will allow you to turn your pixels into like items that we can store in chests.
Yeah.
So we can basically have like a vault of pixels instead of storing them on us. So, because every time you die, you lose like 30%.
Yeah.
So alright, so let's do the pixel compressor.
Is it individual to each person?
Well, I mean, whoever uses it is you're turning your pixels into items, and then once it's into items, you can then turn it back.
Okay.
So, but we'll see specifically how it works here in a moment.
You need food.
I know. I know what that sound means.
You're not giving yourself... I mean, I take it you've been using the good...
Well, it depends. Sometimes I don't always put myself to full.
Right, okay.
Okay. So, you can only store 1,000 at a time.
Hmm.
So you can make either 1K, 2K, 5K, or 10K items. So I can make one of those. Make one of those. Alright, so now I have items on me which are a 10K voxel and a 5K voxel. So then if I put them back through, I can basically turn those back into pixels. So that way I can kind of store the money in item form. Like I could put it like on a ship or in a crate, and then that way if I die, that amount of money is still there.
Yeah.
As an item. So, and obviously when you use it, it's relative to like how many pixels you specifically have. So if you got 4,000, you might want to just do a couple of 2Ks.
Yeah, I already have.
Okay.
Yeah, I already did them. For now, I'm gonna just put them up in my ship. Then I'm gonna jump over here.
We need living root for that. How to set up a farm for those.
Do. Wrong button. Okay. Makes me wonder is how are we gonna grow the stuff that needs the water?
Well, we can plop down water back into the world, so we can set up an area where we want to do that, and then fill it with water.
Yeah. I mean, what are we gonna do with all? What we're gonna do with all this, like, farm when it comes to?
Or build a new farm somewhere else. But again, I mean, that's going to be up to you. I'm thinking what could potentially be interesting is just do some separate bases. Like, then each one of us have kind of like full control over like what we're doing. You know, so we kind of like, have like different, bases on different, places, right? So you could have a base, and then I could have a base, right?
Yeah.
So, or do you want just one base?
Well, I don't mind having just the one, but it'd be just sort of nice to have a big enough area where we can actually set up a decent, have the base in one area, like we've got here, but where we've got the farm, this be part of the base rather than a farm, and then have a separate little, like, knocked out, like, I don't know, let's just, for example, say where I am now, this area, well, just to say, this area, for example, would be a farm. You'd have a little way in to just the farm only.
Yeah. Right.
and then you've got your main base, like we do sort of with Minecraft when it comes to having just our main base, but then we have a farm. Obviously Minecraft farms are outside, whereas this, we could have an underground farm that could, if it's big enough, can be multi levels.
Yeah.
And a little bit more organised.
Right. And that's what I was thinking. I mean, you could do multi-levels, and because you could have a central column going down, and then have farm plots on either side.
Yeah.
And then you could have like farm plots for each of the different types of crops.
Yeah. Then it's more organised. So you can have like, you know, your bananas all on one, carrots, pineapples, corn, wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that is what I'm thinking, but you've already thought of it as well.
Yeah. So, and then that way, I mean, you've got little dedicated crop plots for each one of the different types of plants. Which are quite a bit. I don't know what the total amount is. I know there's a bunch. That's why I was thinking like central column with left and right. Just because then that way, like, as far as how far it has to go down is cut in half from the total number of plants. Because you're utilizing both left and right. So how many? Let's see if I can find out how many. Oof.
What?
Hold on, I gotta count these. There's a lot of different seeds. Okay, if I count it right, there's 36 seeds.
Oof.
So with 36 seeds, that's what, 18 per side? So they're like 18 levels down.
Christ.
Which I mean, I don't think would be too bad, because I mean, we'd only need. These are what, like 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I only need like about 6 high. Or, well, I don't know if those guys would work there. Maybe 7 high. Then we'd have to kind of figure out exactly how we want to do the water-based ones.
Yeah.
Because those have done a little bit different to be able to access them. But,
That's something we can think about.
the other thing is like where exactly we're gonna want to build. So I don't necessarily mind a planet like this.
Yeah.
So I mean, because I mean basically, pretty much Or maybe like a lush planet might be nice.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, probably gonna end up building like a lot of interior space anyway, so it's not gonna entirely matter a whole lot. But the above ground will have windows and stuff, so
Yeah.
so we'll see the background, so that'll have an effect there. I'm actually surprised how, looking at the background, I'm surprised how like fundamentally simple the backgrounds are, but they still kind of work really well.
Yeah. But guys and girls, it's come to that time where we're gonna end the episode. It's been fun. It's been interesting.
Yeah, got a bunch of stuff done.
I died once again, but yeah. So thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitch. All links are in the description, and we shall see you next time. So until then,
Later.
goodbye for now.